Hi Geminis, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me. This message is for any Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but also if you have Gemini in a particular house or planet that you need clarity on, then this message is also for you. Want to quick thank all my subscribers. If this does end up resonating, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. Now, I loved seeing this right when I was clearing your cards, the Sun. Okay, so there was this message of really focusing on the things that are important to you, okay? Allowing your thoughts to only go to that, allowing your actions to only go to that, allowing, all of this energy to go to that, all right? There's a pullback with that Gemini, shadow energy of overthinking, allowing the fear in, and focusing on what you have. And a lot of home energy, okay? So very interesting, a lot of home energy. So if you can spend time, like cleaning up, reorganizing, rearranging, beautifying your surroundings. I just want you to, a lot related to that. Now we do have Jupiter and Gemini, a lot of expansion. So perhaps that is like all this expansion is coming into you and you're getting excited about all the things you can do with that expansion. So just prioritize the things that emotionally mean the most to you, okay? Structure. So this is important too, because when things, we have that big momentum and things really start taking off, we do have to be mindful of keeping structure, okay? It's so easy to get thrown off track and we're here and now we're here and now we're here and now we're here. And so with the time I'm recording this, a new moon in Virgo just happened. It was an energetic reset button. That energetic reset button was very specific to our routines, all right? And how we show up every day, how we show up day to day and manifest what we want, okay? This is, a healthy routine, like making sure that we take time for exercise and eating healthy. I'm not a doctor, I'm not telling what you do, but there's just something here to nurturing what it is you want to grow, okay? And so it's like if you have kids, you want to be here as long as you can, and so taking care of yourself, like mentally, it's being disciplined with your thoughts, and like that when that negative thinking creeps up, which is, it happens all the time, to go back to being completely engaged to what you're doing, okay? Like air signs, like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it's so easy to get like all of a sudden like lost in your thoughts, and you go up into there and then you forget what you're even doing, right? Like you could be, so this is where it's like if you have something with like you're enjoying time with people you love, and then all of a sudden like it's like this thought, all of a sudden, oop, now my brain's over here. And now I'm getting lost in here, and then you're not completely engaged. Like this is saying, stay focused on what you're doing, really stay grounded, and be mindful of being completely engaged with whatever it is that you're doing, okay? But a lot of positive energy. So that's what I think is so interesting. There's so much positive energy here. But with Pluto retrograde falling back into Capricorn at the time I'm recording this, there's something here where there's a pullback into fear of a past situation, a past relationship, whatever that is for you, where we don't have to get pulled back is really, I guess, as Pam Gregory says, stay on your eagle's perch, okay, Geminis? All right. But that expansion, I love that. So that's another reminder too, with all that expansion, we are going to feel a little bit of restriction in another area of our life. So see where Jupiter is. I'm sorry, not Jupiter. See where Gemini is, what house Gemini rules, but then also see what house Pisces rules, because we could feel a pull of restriction in that area, and that could make us feel pulling back, right? But we are charging forward. So there's this idea of making sure that we also recognize the influence that Pluto has right now, the illusions that can create, along with Neptune retrograde in Pisces and Uranus retrograde in Taurus. That's like showing us what we need to get rid of. And so I just want you to be mindful of, like, if you feel like you're moving backwards, you're not, okay? It's an illusion. All right. And it could be with your finances. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's clarify these and then we will get into the reading. Okay, why is the Six of Coins here? I do think this is like a lot related to how we think about our finances. I love saying that. Okay, but yeah, there's a lot of lucky energy for you, okay? A lot of lucky energy. Six of Swords, why is the Six of Swords here? Amazing, okay. Well, that's that impulsive Uranus energy. Let's get one more clarifier here. Perfect. All right, but look at what's still at the bottom of the deck. So this is a huge lucky shift for you, Geminis. I want you to keep that in mind, okay? Huge lucky shift here. So overall energy this week is the 6 of coins clarified by the 7 of wands. All right, so when it comes to the scales, especially your financial scales, this is a card of like an unexpected gift, right? Of it could be a bonus or a surprise from a friend. But Moon in Taurus too, it's really asking you to contemplate your relationship with money, all right? Because there's something here with how you assert yourself and asserting yourself with integrity and passion. And this could be something where we just need to rethink how we assert ourselves, okay? There is some shadow energy here, but we're going to dive into this more because I think there's a huge money block for you that's being unblocked right now, and it comes to this way that you assert yourself. So this is Mars and Leo. A lot of people have been getting a lot of Mars energy. We just had Mars enter Cancer, so that could also be why. And there's just something here to like, this is mine and I'm going to get it. Now, in the area of what you need more of and what the universe is gifting you, the Hermit with the 7 of Swords. Okay, so there is something here to, like I said, there's a block financially where if we, Virgo, okay, the Hermit is ruled by Virgo, discipline, okay, but the discipline of going within and finding the answers within, and it has something to do with the 7 of Swords energy. There's this idea of like, the Gemini analytical brain can analyze something to death, right? Like you can make a point to anything, okay? So it's really about where you're choosing to put that energy, okay? And so I do think though too, there's this tactical energy that comes from this, right? And so there's this message too of the book, It Works, where you write down this list, but like the biggest thing about it is you don't talk about it. So here's where it's like, if you don't have that book, it's only $5. There's a link in my link tree, and you write down your intentions every day. You don't tell anybody about it, but you focus on it every day, right? And that's the thing, is like, you can't allow other people like to infiltrate it. And it's not about how you get it, it's just what you want, all right? And so there is something here of getting in your own way when it comes to intrusive thoughts, all right? It comes in a way of intrusive thoughts, but if we can shine that light on the shadows within, my goodness. So this is why I think it is those intrusive thoughts, because the 6 of Swords is in the area of what you need less of and what you can give to others, and it's clarified by the Fool and the Devil, all right? So it's clarified by Uranus, a fresh start, right? This is like a clean slate, like mentally, okay? And it's because the shadow, so when we think like, so mentally, it's like you're focusing your thoughts in a certain way on something, okay? But it's actually in a way that it's like almost toxic. It's this idea of like, I want to be in control. I'm taking control. But the more that you talk about this control, the more you're actually allowing your shadow to control you. Where this is that energy of like, what did I say about it's time to just vibe? This person's just putting on their music and they're listening to music and enjoying it. They're about to walk off a cliff because they don't even realize like, do you know what I mean? Like their thoughts aren't dictating them. I feel like what this is saying is your thoughts are dictating you, and it's your shadow. Again, it's not evil. It thinks it's keeping you safe, but it's this idea of it's so hard to get control of that sometimes. So what I would suggest, tapping. If you've never done tapping, Geminis, it's amazing. I haven't done it in a while. I'm gonna use that for myself and start doing tapping again, because it's a really powerful tool to get those intrusive thoughts out, okay? So your empowering question: what is it that fascinates me so much that the thought or feeling of it won't leave me alone? How do I put this feeling into action right now? Action, Mars. Okay, so like I said, there's some, and it could be related to music, but there's something here where you have a thought where you keep thinking about what you, like there's something you really want to do, and there's always an excuse not to do it. And then this is saying like, it's time to do it. All right, Gemini. So I hope you enjoyed this message again. Please hit that like button, subscribe, share this with somebody who needs to hear this message. And as always, shine your inner light. You've got this.